This is Emotree Life on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a demo. Now, I don't usually review demos, but I'm going to take the initiative and I'm going to review this. It's Crackdown 2 demo. Um, I spent a lot of time with this demo. I spent probably 8 hours or so playing through this demo, and I just did that mainly to just experience everything it had to offer in the demo. I maxed out all my powers, and I just played the hell out of it. Now, the first thing that you'll notice about this game, it's exactly like the first game. The only thing it adds is helicopters, the tethering, a glide suit, and it adds zombies. That's all it adds. They don't add anything else extra. Now, helicopters aren't in the demo, so I cannot vouch for them. I have not been able to find them in the demo, so I just assume they're not there. So I can't say anything about that. The tethering actually adds a whole new layer to the gameplay. So, it's fun in multiplayer, it's fun in single player. So, that adds a lot to it, I guess. It can be chaotically fun. So, that's something that can be said that's really good about the demo. Alone, though, I don't think this game really cuts it, though. If you're going to get this game for multiplayer and co-op, I would say go ahead and get it. But for single-player experience, you could probably find a better game than this. Now, if you have played the first Crackdown, you may get bored of this game really, really early on. I did, and I played the hell out of 1. So, you know, take what you will of that. The city is the same exact city. There's only subtle changes to the city. So, you know, it just feels like a rehashed game. They could have added many more, you know, levels to gain than the 5 levels they give you. You can level up your power, your you can level up strength, your agility, your weapons, um, what else? And your driving skill. And I think that's it. I think. But why not set the max limit to like 10? Why just have 5? I mean, you can easily max that out probably pretty quick if you want to. So I think the game falls short right there. I mean, it was fun in 1. It's just 2 just seems completely hashed in design. Not much has changed. Um, the sound, it's the same exact sound. The graphics might be a little bit above 1, but the sound just seems rehashed. Obviously, they added new parts for the zombies and stuff, but the agent that talks to you throughout the whole game, he pretty much says the same stuff he said in 1. So not a lot of new content. One thing I can say about this game is auto aim is terrible in this game. Terrible. Now, some people, I guess, they haven't had a big problem with it, but to me it's just horrible. I don't know who designed it like this.
They should get shot in the face with a shotgun with their mom watching.
You may want to shoot a guy that's right in front of you, that is the immediate threat, but the game will paint a different picture for you. It'll say, no, you don't want that enemy in front of you, you want that barrel next to you, and then it makes you fail. It makes you fail at the game. So it just adds a layer of frustration when the aiming does not work to your advantage. In a game, it should work to your needs, not, you having to fight around with the aiming system. So I think the aiming is flawed. They could fix it before release. They could patch it, but I don't think they will. I don't. So, take that as what you will. Um, Also, another thing, the melee combats. Um, it also seems flawed to me. Now, they said they added a whole new depth to the fighting mechanics, the melee, but, besides being able to punch and kick, there's not that much different. You can now, you have a 360 motion of fighting, which means your person will punch and kick behind him, whatever direction he needs to punch in the immediate vicinity. But at the same time, there was a mission where I had to protect this beacon thing. I think it was a beacon laser, something like that, from a layer of mutants. Well, turns out that's when I figured out the melee was flawed, just as much as auto aim was. When I was trying to target the certain ones that were trying to attack the beacon, I couldn't do that. My guy would swing around and hit any other person besides the mutants I was aiming at. So, it's hard to actually hit the person you want to hit when you're in a crowded area. So, you know, at least I couldn't do it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe there's something I could do different. I don't know. But I just couldn't figure out the melee. Just really couldn't. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe not. Now the glide suit is actually pretty cool once you learn its tricks. It can be tricky at first if you have no idea what the hell you're doing. You'll just end up belly flopping to the ground all the time. But once you get the hang of it, and you know when to pull up and when to go down, and all that stuff, once you learn all that, you can be flying around the whole city. So, there's that, but then I don't get the point of cars. If you can leap rooftop to rooftop in the game, and you can glide on your glide suit the whole damn time, you can fly helicopters, what the hell is the point of getting in a car? The driving mechanics, they're really, really slippery, and half the time the enemies just shoot out your tires anyway, and it goes flying. So, I don't even know why they even give you let you get in a car. Why have the cars if they're useless? So, I don't know. I don't even think they should have a driving skill. I mean, it's cool to see your cars upgrade when you get in, but it just feels tacked on just to be tacked on. So, if there is a story in this one, it's just as bland and bare as the first game. Now, it's a given that, Crackdown isn't really... It's not important to have a story in this game, I guess. I mean, the main focus, the main selling point of Crackdown 1 and 2 is the co-op, and that's how it's always been. So, if you have a lot of friends, I would say get the game. I mean, it's pretty fun with a whole bunch of people playing at the same time. You can play with, I think, 4 people. You can have 4 agents in the story. I'm not sure about the other modes. I'm not sure exactly. I'm sure it's more than 4 though. Overall, you have friends that are going to get it. I would say go ahead and get it. If you're a big single player fan and that that's what kind of guy you are, I would say pass it up. There's a lot of games that hone in and harness single player experience very well compared to this game. So I would say go ahead and get a different game. I hope they fix the flaws. And that's it. I give this game a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This is Emo Tree Life. If you like this video, my other videos, watch the other videos or subscribe. Thanks.